Mr. Olotu Bills, birthday boy. What is it with this mind you and upsetting you for the past years now? Even on your birthday, they chose to disappoint you powerfully. That is, they rub you on the ground, potor.
Unfortunately, they couldn't mark my birthday with a positive result, but I think it takes time for some things to be done. And even though there are some things that are obvious, some things are not working in the way the man sets up his people, and I think it's going to take time for him to learn, and he might learn the hard way. But one other thing I don't seem to understand is why that's what's his name, Jensen, or the defender that pulled down Mbomo wasn't given a red card. I don't understand what the rules are anymore, because today it's a different rule, tomorrow another rule applies. It is a Premier League rule that once a defender pulls down an attacking player that is in a position of scoring the goal, a clear denial of goal scoring opportunities, a penalty should be given, and a red card. So I don't understand why the red card wasn't given. That was a huge blunder on the part of the VAR. It took them almost 4 minutes to make a wrong decision. Normally, when you take time to make those kind of decisions, you try and make the right one. So I don't know which part of the rule they are reading in this one, because I know in a few days' time they are going to issue an apology and say the referee made a mistake and probably rest him for a week, and then the next week continues. But that's not going to, change anything. You understand?
So now, I think on that part, I totally agree with you. Maybe the VAR had an issue. But coming to the gameplay, from my own point of view, I don't think people are more effective in the game as much as Brentford. But even as the stats showed, people had more attempts of this. But this is a mind. This is not a Sunderland.
Well, that is, I think, is something that the coach has said before. This is down to mentality, and I think someone has to pass that message to them. Man United has this culture of starting the first 10 minutes of the game on a very high tempo and then begin to decline. They will start and probably score a goal at the end, or just come back and relax, feeling they've scored 6 goals. The only time you feel a bit complacent and relax a bit is when you are 3 goals ahead. Because even with 2 goals, once they score 2-1 up, you become under pressure. And before you know, they equalize you and probably even win you. So when you are 3 goals up, that's when you can take your foot off the gas for a bit. So that mindset of them not wanting to kill a game from the beginning is something that is going to be really needed to be worked on. Because, and also the players were trying to do too much today. Somebody like Cunha, he takes the ball, he just wants to walk past everybody and score a goal, which is usually not the way. Sometimes in the first half there was an instance where he was supposed to just lay the ball for Bruno, but he didn't. He decided to shoot, and the defender blocked it. Dogo on the other side seems to hang on the ball too much and goes to ground too early. So those are some of the things that needs to be worked on. Then I will also talk on the positioning of Bruno. The truth is that thing is not working at all. It's not working.
Percentage on how it's not working.
Bruno cannot hold on to the ball. Bruno knows how to score goal and how to pass the ball, progress the ball forward. That is his job. Bruno is not a center midfielder. Bruno is an attacking midfielder. He's not a deep lying midfielder that will sit down and hold the ball and detect play. Bruno needs to be close to the post. He knows how to score. He can shoot. So you need to push him forward. If you cannot push him forward because you have Cunha, then you put him on the bench and bring somebody else that can perform better in that position. To me, if you have a combination of Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo, no, not Ugarte. Ugarte can mark, do the rugged tackles and all that, but Ugarte cannot hold the ball and he cannot pass also. He doesn't know how to pass, so I don't think it's I will be surprised if Ugarte remains in Man United more than next summer. I'm very surprised because he needs to be moved on. Let us get people that know how to play football with their legs. People who somebody can just rush and you want to mark, will be able to dribble you, hold the ball to himself and commit you to foul him. Those are the kind of people you need in that midfield.
People that loses the ball less.
Yes. People that can hold on to the ball, not people that will easily give up the ball.
So another thing I want to ask you, you mentioned the coach tactics not working. Now you mentioned Bruno playing in the wrong position. I want to ask you a very big question that has been on people's mind. Letting Bruno go or letting the coach go? If you were to pick, which one?
For me, I felt the club made a very big mistake during the summer for not letting Bruno Fernandes go. Somebody who is 31 years old now, and he has given his best. Yes, the truth is, Bruno doesn't have the leg to play where the coach wants him to play. So it was a mistake not letting Bruno go to the Saudi for £100 million. That money would have been used wisely to get more players that would have fitted into that position, because in that midfield you need physicality. The reason why he doesn't, Meno is very good on the ball. The reason why he doesn't play Meno in that midfield is because he says Meno is not physical. Meno doesn't have pace, he can't run. So if you have that, why not release the Bruno? Since Meno has the capabilities of playing very well with his leg, you play him and you should have gotten somebody who is physical. Understand? Somebody who is physical. But so to answer your question, to me, the best way to me is to try and move Bruno on in the nearest possible time and get a replacement. Because yes, he might do the captain and the most important player of the team, but a weapon not well used becomes a problem. So Bruno is not used the right way, and he cannot put Cunha on the bench because of Bruno Fernandes. So he has a choice: either to keep Bruno on the bench and bring him second half, or to change his formation to 4-3-3 so that Bruno will still be that attacking midfielder and there will still be Cunha, or he keeps him on the bench. Or he keeps Cunha on the bench, of which I doubt he's going to do. There is no coach that will put Cunha on the bench over Bruno in that place. So, I mean, the best thing for me is to let Bruno go. He has tried. If he goes now, nobody's going to hold him for leaving. Nobody's going to boo him when he comes back to the stadium with future matches. So, to me, he has tried. We should have cashed in on that money and use it to get other players. That's what I think.
Okay. The final and last question. I know you're a dedicated Man U fan. Can you just pick the position you see Man U ending up this season?
Well, we have to be optimistic, but I just feel it's going to be within the first 8. From let's say from 6, 7, 8. Let me put it that way. That's what I feel for now. We don't have the firepower yet. I feel Man United still needs about 2 to 3 transfer windows, because even right now that we are talking, there are still dead woods that needs to be taken out of the club. Yes, for now, Luke Shaw is trying. People like Luke Shaw, Ugarte, Casemiro, Dallo, those people are not supposed to be in Manchester United now. They have gone long past their time to be in the club. They are not supposed to be in the club now. Yes, Casemiro is good, but he's gone past his prime. He doesn't have the legs anymore to run in that midfield, so he needs to go. Let us bring fresh legs. Ugarte doesn't have the ability to hold ball, so he needs to go. Luke Shaw is getting old and is no longer strong as before. He needs to go. Dallo is not good enough, so he needs to go. All those hard decisions have to be made. Those decisions have to be made for this club to go.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bates, and a very happy birthday. Long life.
Thank you.